number and social security off the table. If it's Sunday, it's leave address.
This too is a big rugged desert terrain.
Believe it or not, that whole homeless people that are up there.
This is where Greyhounds are. This is where out there somewhere. It's a must second campsite with possible evidence about the killing property. Put up with the police area to have a look around.
Those two pilots decided that they were going to slide up the area and they actually located
And you found a citation in the name of those students. Grab the phone.
But it's he said, you want to hold out.
From the tents, he found a bush, another bush, so they it appeared to have luckily he put those in for meaningful DNA tests. So he got to come back. It was shot on DNA's blood, and the pants were worn by most people. That's how you're supposed to get around to put out
I think out. Mr. Sean's sister Paula, for example, they start to sound a bit more.
I just think that he always loved himself more than he loved anyone else, and it was all about him and what he wanted.
This stuff was firefighter that another side. Paula.
The verbal abuse, the intimidation, the control, and joy development over time.
She makes you got words. Eric was old.
He said, if you don't come back to me and sort this out, you're going to lose custody of your daughter. And that was
the
here. Oh, absolutely. He used their daughter as a way to manipulate Shauna time and time again.
and letting her workmates read the text. And this based on the person in marriage.
One text, it would be nice, short and sweet, like, I love you, I've been thinking about you all day, we need to work things out. Working. Away. 10 minutes later, he's blowing up the phone, cussing out, calling their names.
Family supporters remember this people was quite differently than tourists.
He had no emotion. No emotion at all. He didn't eulogy. Talking about how much money he found along his life. But there was one time she looked at him and she didn't my mother went to bed and he said, Mom, he took her hand, it's time to go. And we walked. 8 years old, just lost her moms. We walked in that talk with her and I ones with all of the
So here's how they had two children. Already impacted. On the other hand, lawyers custody assured the police that those attacks that were character Shauna's side were complete nonsense.
And the way they interacted together. So, insinuation, the allegations that he was it's partly that he told them.
Our good friend Daryl Salon.
No matter where he finds himself, what challenging situation he finds himself in, he has always been consistent in
consistently camera. So, which George was the real? The detective decided to pay George a visit to his house, but it didn't tell him what they heard about it, the good or the bad.
Mr. Yeah, I thought you George. How long is it?
George said, sure, he knew Greyhound, but said he'd never heard it called no speed before.
You doing there's something. I think that's good.
George told detectives how he and Shauna had friended this Smith, tried to help him get back on his feet.
Your wife, and found that took him on the jar, it's a little bit discouraged on the
Yeah.
Need to decide was
I know.
what I can't breathe. And I keep my breath.
Oh, yes, you'll go back. Not a lot, just a beer. Just a beer or two every now. So,
In his interview with the detectives, Greyhound said he and George were great friends, worked out together, great together. Wow. Then listen to this. As George kept talking, the man he said he knew as Neil became the fourth.
she said, can you help us out with this? And it was something I wasn't good at. It was maybe most of it, because I wasn't be good at everything I was good at.
He said he'd never heard the name Noel Steve before. Knew Greyhound.
Yeah, very.
He was
You can't run.
so. George Hines. Is it possible he was confused about the name, that a Greyhound used several different names, but he had heard this thing when he broke it out to private stats.
And it's my breath.
And he takes that out of politics. I've read his name and years as he. We decided to camp up the pressure. Kelly got challenges that you should find detectives. So you must study the action. That's what it's allowed straight into some of this positive followings and just when Dateline continues.
Supposed listening progress unless you solve the simulations. Start with the serious if you have scientific action for your doctor. Digital vaccines, at least 2 weeks before starting this. Starting right away, your doctor should try antibiotics. So risk is only serious side effects may include inflammation of the pancreas and other pancreatic problems. Call your doctor right away if you have abdominal pain. And mention your symptoms. Talk to your doctor about silvers.
Let's kickstart your wellness journey with the all-new Style. Everything you need for a healthier you, like good fitness, workouts, meal plans, and so much more. Let's do this. Download now to learn more about our new subscription offer.
Let's break down what we know and then the big questions still outstanding.
News for the generation of now is NBC News Now.
Hey, I'm Sally. As we come now, the fast moving development, presentation numbers. There's a lot in the weeds here. We don't love to live in the weeds, but Christine Lowenstadt, she's joining us now to help us understand it. Egg prices spiking. As anybody who has eyeballs in this been at the grocery store has seen, what does this mean for people? Cheap AI. Talk to me like I'm me. And you know me. How big of a deal is this?
We've managed to arrange a beautiful full moment.
I got it.
You would suggest anyone else? I'll let you. Top story with Tom Thomas.
Because news lives in the now. Look at this. You can't see it.
Let's break down what we know.
You gotta see this. News for the generation of now is NBC News Now. The NBC News mobile app. Get connected to your favorite news shows. For the top stories, breaking news, and live video, download the NBC News mobile app now. Good to have you with us. I am Joe Fryer.
I'm Savannah Sellers. Thanks so much for being here. New developments in the ongoing trade war between the United States and its closest trading partners.
The latest brutal weather that's impacting tens of millions of Americans.
If TikTok were to be sold, why would it be so difficult to maintain here?
The new global study that is sounding the alarm on obesity. What are the factors behind it?
Astronauts Butch Walmart and Sunny Williams are waking up Earthside for the first time in 9 months.
Morning News Sound, streaming weekdays at 7.
Listen to full episodes of Meet the Press wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, I'm Holly. We are coming on the air with fast-moving developments and prices spiking. As anybody who has been in a grocery store has seen, what does this mean for people? Cheap AI. Talk to me like I'm Jake, and you know me. How big of a deal is this?
Stay on top of breaking news and the biggest source of the day with NBC News Daily.
Thanks for being with us. I'm taking with my border advertising pricing off, and I'm Kate. So,
In-depth reporting from across the country
Todd Raddick's community is now facing another powerful storm.
and around the world.
People flocking to Sicily. Mount Etna is erupting.
Ways you can take care of your health.
What can people do when they're entering the doctor's office?
Save your wallet.
That can save you hundreds of dollars a year.
NBC News Daily. Weekdays from 12 to 4 p.m. Eastern on NBC News Now. NBC News Daily. Weekdays from 12 to 4 on NBC News Now. Top story with Tom Youngs. Streaming weekdays at 7 on NBC News Now.
More Americans turn to NBC News than any other news organization.
Is the front door unlocked?
It's an old police tactic. They're accumulating. Maybe.
They'll be here shortly.
Like,
They're on Oak Harbor.
overreaction. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. So even though they didn't have a solid case yet, the detectives left word split that they intended to arrest George, charged with murder, hoping he'd do something rash and maybe incriminate himself.
He was told by his former attorney that he was going to be arrested. At the same time, police officers were showing up at my mother's doorstep.
What did George do? Got into his truck, raced over to his mother's house, dropped off his daughter, roared off again. Police watching.
He was driving extremely fast. His person was on his way. The person was on the road, and then plowed straight into a cement barrier. The officer following that he just committed suicide.
So what did you think when you got that report and you heard about it?
Well, I think it was a very good indication to us that we were definitely
But if suicide was detectives to see, it didn't work. It didn't severe.
But him to tell me what he thinks.
It's like they killed
So I go with George.
tried to kill himself in the face of murder charge. And as George lay in the hospital bed recovering, Noel Stevens gave the police the final piece.
They try to trust
He
him.
confessed that he killed Sean and said his good pal George asked him to do it.
So we had seen the hospital. We went in and told him that he was under arrest.
Did he say anything?
Yeah. He asked to speak with his attorney. I just knew that George had something to do with it.
Both George and Noel were both on murder and conspiracy and perjury charges.
George is the one that wanted Sean dead. George is the controlling man that needed that control of Sean. And he had a tool at his disposal that worshipped him, that loved him, that would do what needed to be done.
Noel Stevens pleaded guilty and spent the next 3 years cooperating with the investigation, while George, who was not guilty, set up a ministry in the Clark County Detention Center. He looked his family, including his sister Maria, square in the eyes and swore he did not do this. By the age-old conclusion, the husband always does it.
He was a statistical suspect from day one, for sure.
Why, she asked, would anybody believe an addict and known liar over George? And the detective's theory that a guilty conscience led to a suicide attempt?
But let me tell you, he's been on suicide prevention squads. He's an EMT. He is quite knowledgeable about what it takes to kill yourself in a vehicle. So driving that large vehicle into a K-rail with your seatbelt on is not how an expert tries to commit suicide. He did something stupid, but he didn't try to kill himself.
Fellow firefighters came to the defense too. Fellow West Point grads, childhood friends.
I truly believe he's innocent. he gives too much of himself, and I think that is one of the reasons he finds himself in this situation.
Were you surprised at the amount of support that George got?
No. George, he makes lifelong connections. It's part of his generosity.
And so, on a searing hot summer day in late August 2000, those lifelong connections sat on one side of a Las Vegas courtroom.
George was adamant that this go to trial. He would not accept any plea deals, anything.
And on the other side, a sea of hot heat.
There were just an outpouring every day. Lots of people that showed up wearing pink and wanted to, pink was Shauna's favorite color. And not pale pink, hot pink.
Ex-workmates were there too.
I wanted the jury to see that she wasn't just a Vegas cocktail waitress, that she was a good person, a beautiful person, a good human being.
Prosecutors Mark DeJacobo and Pam Werkerly told the jury that while Noel Greyhound Stevens was the admitted killer of Shauna Giaffe, he never would have done it had George not put him up to it.
He's got this singular goal of, I need to kill my wife. And he has to keep pushing Noel to do it.
He succeeded.
Shauna's sister Paula testified that she encouraged her sister to move out.
I told her that based on things she was telling me that had been going on for quite a while, that I believe that she should separate herself from George and move to a different home.
So she did. And George increased his contact with Noel. His phone calls to Stevens in the month before the murder proved the conspiracy, said the prosecutor. They showed the jury George's phone record.
If you look at how much he called Noel, 87 phone calls.
3 or 4 calls a day.
Yes. His mother is about once a day.
And listen, look at this. Here are George and Noel shopping together, buying gloves, dark clothing, a knife, and on 4 different occasions, they bought hammers. And so ended up at Mr. Giaffe's house where he happened to have 2 other perfectly good hammers in the garage. What else could all of this have been, they asked? Said a murder did. One final thing. Greyhound told the cops that he got into Shauna's place with a key George gave her. And look at this. Here's George at the hardware store buying a key just like the key Noel used. Only one possible conclusion, said the prosecutor.
Noel Stevens used the hammer. The person who used Noel Stevens is George Giaffe.
Thoughts.
It's a good story. It's real interesting, but it's not evidence yet.
This is George's defense attorney, Robert Langford.
There's absolute reasonable doubt as to George Giaffe's involvement in this case.
Those surveillance videos, for example, the prosecution found so damning. None of the hammers they bought were the actual murder weapon. Besides, most of what they bought together was simple and innocent caffeine here. George helping a man in need, as usual.
He thought he was helping out Noel Stevens to live out where Noel wanted to live, which was outside of town.
As for the 87 phone calls the prosecution said proved George and Greyhound conspired to kill Shauna, there was nothing sinister there, said the defense. Just a man trying to contact his charity case anyhow.
I live out in that area, and cell service is notoriously bad. On top of, have you ever tried to call a handyman in this town? It is ridiculously difficult to get hold of those kinds of workers to come do it.
In fact, said the defense, the only thing the state had tying George to the murder was Noel Stevens' word.
Without Noel Stevens' statement to the police, George is innocent.
Not that the jury believes Stevens, said the defense, but even his own friend, the tipster Peyton Wills, said in court that the man was an habitual liar.
Honesty, I would put him at a scale of 1 to 10. I would put him at a scale of maybe 1.5.
10 being very honest and
1.5 meaning not honest at all.
George's attorney was itching to cross-examine the habitual liar and his client, which presented the prosecutors with a dilemma. The man at the center of their case against George, might just destroy it. Could be a real problem.
Could be a real problem. And there was a substantial amount of discussion between him and I over Bonhoeffer Farm.
Does that imply that you disagree?
Oh, yes, we disagree.
Coming up, a risky decision. Looks like it might just backfire.
Do you hear voices?
Yes.
I think everybody agreed that Mo Stevens is crazy as an outhouse rat.
And then, why is it taking so long for a verdict?
Was nerve-wracking.
When Dateline continues.
If you take or have taken Humira for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and still have symptoms, you don't have to settle. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. It's one of the latest treatments from the makers of Humira. Rinvoq works differently than Humira and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can deliver rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission, and helps visibly reduce damage of the intestinal lining.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoke, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take allergic or have an infection.
Rapid symptom relief and lasting steroid-free remission are possible with Rinvoq. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. You can pay as little as $0 per month.
Let's kickstart your wellness journey with the all-new Start Internet. Everything you need for a healthier you, right at your fingertips. Workouts, meal plans, and so much more. Let's do this. Download now to learn more about our new subscription offer. Harris's Notre-Dame Cathedral finally reopening following years of renovations. Every night, it's your news playlist. Top story with Tom Ellis. Streaming weekdays at 7 on NBC News Now. Christian Lopez hosts Meet the Press every Sunday on NBC.
News for the generation of now. It's NBC News Now.
More Americans turn to NBC News than any other news organization.
News for the generation of now. It's NBC News Now. The NBC News mobile app.
No.
Get connected to your favorite news shows. For the top stories, breaking news, and live video, download the NBC News mobile app now.
Good.
Listen to Philip. Listen to Meet the Press wherever you get your podcasts.
Give me a second, boss.
Streaming weekdays at 7 on NBC News Now. Good to have you with us. I am Joe Pryor.
I'm Savannah Sellers. Thanks so much for being here.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Nah, give me 1 second, man. My mom just went to the hospital.
Oh, dang.
Hello? Okay, let me try to. Sorry, but they're not able to take the call. I already shared our conversation, but if you'd like to add anything else, please feel free to.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
Mom was going to the hospital.
what's wrong?
Said she couldn't breathe.
The hell?
Yeah.
Who gave me that?
The ambulance at the fire people.
Oh, shit. So it's okay? Yeah.
I feel like it's just the same old things for the record.
What you mean?
But with her dog off, and when she, I think it's just me with a kid.
That's true.
Right, she was on like really attacking like she was in the past. I was telling you today, she went to the bathroom. She got out the bathroom, told me to call 911, so I brought her the phone.
That's why. I mean, she was fine with us, but don't we be quiet, right? Why not yet?
All right, let's roll.
Bro, you forgot to mute up. I heard everything, and I feel so sorry.
Oh no, you good, bro?
Dude, I feel so sorry.
It's all good. My mom's old, bro, so
Oh, okay.
you know, comes with the territory.
If I didn't.
She's old, she smokes, and she's not healthy. So.
Okay. If I didn't ask for the skin, I would have asked you for the well, let me find it. The heroic hope skin, because I have almost all the hope skin. Okay.
I can't buy the Jar Jar Binks yet.
You can almost.
Almost, because I really want the Dark Jar Jar.
Oh, that
So.
that looks like a sweaty skin. Looks like a sweaty skin.
All right, let's roll.
I want to try the skin out, see if it's good. I think I got a good loadout for it. I want one final. One final touch. I think I got it. I think I got my loadout ready for this. They're gonna rate it out. Rate it. I'm just. Good at gamer.
Yeah.
Rate my combo.
Okay.
That's we already know where to go. We already know where to go. Foxy all day. Oh, this is good. I miss my Shot. Oh, I like it so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is Yo, Tag Gamers, did you see the combo that I did?
Yeah.
The double jaw. Double jaw. I can do it.
Yeah, man, you can tell Fox ain't got no aim.
I can loot here. Yo, come here. I got splashes. Ready? Bam. Now we got infinite for a little while. Yeah, big pop. Pop. Okay, big pop. Yo, you have to try my combo. You have to try it out. Like, I actually have to try it out. It's really good. You watch. Oh yeah, that gamer, instead of taking that range one, my blue one. There, take my blue one. Yes, sir. Go chat. Fighter incoming.
Back across the way.
Careful. Fighter. Watch out! Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car now! You gotta go! Go! Gotta get out.
Yeah.
That guy had nothing. I have my nose. Headshot. Do that for that. The minis. No, screw it, I'm taking that. Oh, I wanted my nasty. You gotta go get off the car. Yo! Right here. Go on me! Gotcha, kill him. over there. Like, yo, can I go get my lightsaber?
What?
There's a lightsaber at Red Mark.
What?
Oh. They. You all play buckets, huh? I got one too, boy. Oh, great triple. Stand up there. Wow, they're cheating, actually. They're actually cheating. I'm spectating them. They're actually cheating. Oh, man, bro. That's toxic. Harassment. I reported them for harassing me. Why am I getting this? Lucky! gamer. Look at this loadout. That's my entire loadout.
That's a nice one.
Like honestly, how did I find such a great loadout? This is obviously loadout. This is a great loadout. I gotta make it. Oh my god, how lucky am I? Here. You want this or this? Haha. Do it. Dang it, I couldn't Oh, where's the cannons at? Can you investigate the that gamer? Where do I have to go to get the cannons? Because I got a quest thing I need to investigate. Really lightsaber.
It's alright.
That was that one. That's the medallion. Do you want to go for medallion? Do a toxic emote on him. I blew up the gas station. No, I'm gonna. Oh my god, they're surrounded us. Better not. Bro, you're literally in a tree. It's not a nice. Go. Let me show.
All right, I'm gonna leave for a second. I gotta go cook dinner real fast.
On what?
I said I gotta go cook dinner real fast. I'm gonna leave for a second.
Alright.
I gotta cook dinner real fast.
just remember you still have two. Where are you going?
Outside.
Well, pills for. Look what I found. Bro. That's 26%. It's a Minecraft. Come on. Wait, no, my idea tablet.